So when I sit to write, a lot of times it flows super easily. A lot of the hesitation I feel for a lot of people is because they bring judgments into the space of what writing should look like, what they should filter, how they want to say things, what will be received well, how people will respond, how people will react. And what I have found for myself is that when I use my experiences to tap into a greater wisdom outside of myself or within myself, everything clicks together. So I believe we all have an inherent ability to channel. When I say channel, what I mean is we all are here giving messages through our actions, our words, how we interact, how we move in the world. It's all part of channeling. We're all a divine messenger, essentially, whether that being to showing us where we don't want to go or showing us where we want to go or how to move about things. We each have our own unique message. And when I think of channeling, specifically, I think of songwriters and writers more so, because people are more open to seeing that as a different way of seeing things. So now the difference is, I feel, is that for me, a lot of going into my pain points, like a lot of people want to be able to have these metaphysical abilities or these subtle body sensitivities and abilities, but like what is blocking us from being able to use those clearly? We all have them. It's just we have a lot of the pain points that hold us from believing that we have them. And so part of the process of healing and tapping into our innate ability and our constant connection with Source is removing or dissolving the beliefs that we are not connected, and that we removing the beliefs that we are not channels, that we are, there's an inherent message within society that we are bad, that we are dirty, filthy, and sinners. And so, of course, if we have this core message, why would we ever think that we could be one that could channel divine messages? So this is why it is really important to go into these pain points, because then we can recognize that we were there, connected all along. And I think that is part of the process of writing for me, is recognizing that when I'm writing, it is Source speaking through me. I am then speaking to a different aspect of God, to be perceived in a different perspective from others that are reading this. And that allows for a significant shift in how I approach my worthiness, my abilities, and the way that I move through the world, but definitely how I move through writing.